HCC Stafford's Visual and Performing Arts program continued HCC's celebration of Black History Month with a concert, celebrating the music and dance of African Americans. Students, faculty, and others treated the audience to an evening of wonderful performances. Kathleen Rouletter tells us more.
Well, tonight's event is a celebration of Black History Month through music and dance. And many years ago, I had a friend who organized an event very similar to this. And it was so much fun to learn about all kinds of composers that I was unfamiliar with, because unfortunately, most of the really well-known American composers are white. And it was just a wonderful experience to get to know these composers I was unfamiliar with. So last year, when the Office of Student Life hosted a concert here in the Stafford Fine Arts Center, I thought, well, we can do that ourselves. We don't need to bring in a guest artist. We have so much talent here right at HCC that we should organize something similar to that event I participated in many years ago and tell our own story about why this music and dance is important to us and important to the whole student body, really, in this celebration of Black history. We have a couple of different student groups participating tonight. One is the HCC West African Dance and Drum Ensemble, and it's just like what it sounds like. They're going to be drumming, dancing, and we're going to get to learn a little bit about the dances that they're doing. The other ensemble is the choir that we have at the Spring Branch campus, and I'm the director of that choir, and it's a small group, which means we get to do some unusual things sometimes in that group. So we're performing a selection from the musical Hamilton, which incorporates a lot of rap into a style where you don't really traditionally hear that type of music.
Shot, I am not gonna away my shot. I am not gonna away my shot. Hey, oh, just like my country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not gonna away my shot. Everybody sing, whoa, whoa, whoa.
We have a guest chorus. It's the Schiller Institute Community Chorus. And they have been just really excited about partnering with HCC, and we look forward to hopefully having many events together in the future. And it's just a really nice connection to make out in the community, because after our students leave here, if they're not music majors, we want them to keep making music. And that's a really nice way that we have a chorus that we know is doing very good, high quality work, that we can send those students their way.
In one leg, my religion. Down.
With so much singing and dancing, audience members had no choice but to feel the music and clap their hands. It takes a lot of hard work and background to prepare for a concert like this. Student Daryl Johnson speaks on his journey through the music and how HCC has helped him.
I mean, ever since I was little, I was singing. I started in church with a woman named Sister Mickey. When I was little, she was a big jazz influence. Then when I started getting into middle school, it became classical music, but I was still into the jazz and the soul, you know. And throughout high school, I was in choir. And I eventually started singing solos, and then when I got to HCC, I studied with my teacher, Mrs. Frances Fenton Litton, and she has been a huge help because that woman's great.
For HCC Beat, I'm John Davis.